Hey guys, how are you? I hope this video finds you all well, and if you're not, I hope you get better soon. So I want to do a video on the connection, what's going on, um, this present moment. What are our divine counterparts feeling? What are they doing about this feeling? Okay, so let's just get right into the video. I'm going to use my Romance Angels deck first. Okay, so let's ask the question, how are they feeling about this connection right now? So they know that we are their soulmate. They definitely know that. They're having issues dealing with it because it's like some people, when you get what you want, then how do you deal with it? You know what I mean? So they know that you are their soulmate. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to approach you. Some of our counterparts have financial difficulties. They've got mental issues. Things that they're working on right now. Some of them are probably even in relationships or even in a marriage, which makes it even more complicated. So the good thing about all of this is that the fact they know that you are their soulmate. They might not know the term, but they know that there's some kind of deep connection that they've never felt before. Like I said, a lot of financial issues they're dealing with. Sometimes it could even be career. So that is one of the reasons why they are not communicating or making that a move towards you at this present time. Okay, it doesn't mean that they don't want to be with you. It just means that they just can't at this moment. Okay, they're fixing themselves right now. They want to approach you with playfulness, maybe just invite you out to a game or movies or just something fun. Get out, maybe have a couple drinks or something. Nothing intense like dinner or whatever, but they want to do something playful with you. So a lot of you will hear from your divine counterpart very soon, okay? Spring is around the corner, which means that there is going to be a lot of connections, a lot of new beginnings, okay? So, yeah, there's a lot of chemistry going on with this group, okay? Whoever is watching for your divine counterpart, there's a lot of chemistry going on. That's something you don't have to worry about. I know a lot of you are worried at the fact that you don't have any communications with them, so you don't know if they are even feeling anything for you. Well, these cards are telling you, yes, they are. They feel a lot for you, a lot of love, a lot of compassion, but they're having financial or career problems. I know here in Canada we're having issues with the teachers on strike because of our government, but what is happening is a lot of the teachers are just giving up. Some of them are just probably going to decide to just go into a different career, you know, because right now everything is in chaos and our kids' education is very lacking at the moment. But there's a lot of attraction going on also with your divine counterparts. They do feel the same way about you. These cards, look at this, it's all three of them are just showing you chemistry, playfulness, attraction. Those are awesome cards. And of course, soulmates. So they know that you are supposed to be with them. They're figuring out and realizing that, hey, you are the one that I was calling all this time. Throughout all the crap that I've been through, you were the one that I was calling. And now you're here. Yeah, I'm terrified, you know. But they want to get to know you. So they are trying to push through all their fear and anxiety that they're going through because they want to get to know you. Even if some of you have been in contact and maybe even dated, you still don't know that real person. But they want to show you the real them. They have taken off their masks to reveal who they are. Okay? A lot of us, it's past life relationships. And this is the reason why, not only because they are a divine counterpart, but also it's a past life relationship. So that's why you're so drawn to them and they are drawn to you. And it is impossible to let go. There is nothing you can do. I know there's some people that offer cord cutting. That does not work. What it does is backfire and bring you even more closer to them, to where you have a lot of issues, like tower moments, because you try to do something like that. So for some of us that their divine counterparts are not ready yet, they're still pulling away from this relationship, the divine spirit is actually bringing somebody new into your life. Okay? And for the rest of us, it's that person that's coming into your life to show you themselves, the real them, without their masks, without hiding behind their ego. They're just there, plain and simple. That's who they are, and they're coming in. Okay? Your divine counterparts and you starting to trust, learning to trust. You know, a lot of us, I'm sure, have been hurt a lot, and it's hard to trust other people, especially with what is going on. You know, you put this barricade around your heart, and then all of a sudden now you're breaking it down, because what else can you do? There's somebody in your life that you want to be with, and yeah, they might not totally be in your life, but they're there to where you know them and they know you exist. A lot of us and divine counterparts are learning to forgive because of all the past hurts and trauma. They have just kept that baggage, and you know, they have to learn to let go. So now they're learning to let go and move on from the hurt that they've been dealing with. And that's another reason why they are having such a hard time coming towards you, because they're afraid. They know that they've done wrong. Some of the people that are watching, I'm sure your divine counterpart has done you wrong, and they know that, and they feel like crap for it, but they're afraid of how they're going to approach you. They don't want to be hurt, and they know they hurt you, but they are going to be coming. They're coming in. They're just trying to figure out, how am I going to do this? Maybe they're starting to seek counseling to figure things out. Maybe they're having their friends that are already married try to figure things out with them, try to help them to see the big picture. Beautiful card. Your divine counterpart knows that you are the one for them. You are the one that they've been dreaming of. They are the ones you've been dreaming of. And it's going to happen. I'm telling you, this is going to happen. For me, I was like head over heels crazy for mine for so long. And then one day I woke up and I'm like, I just can't deal with this anymore. Whatever, what will be, will be. I can't stand you. I don't hate you, and I don't love you. And then this month, it's been like, I do care about them. I do love them. I want them to be safe, but I'm not pushing it. Whatever happens, happens, while I take care of my issues. So like I said before, they are trying to make an effort. And a lot of you are going to hear from them very soon, before spring. But don't like just think of that like, oh my gosh, well, I'm going to hear from them before spring. No, okay, you say, okay, I'm going to hear from them before spring or by spring. Okay, fine. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on things that I need to take care of for myself, so that when they come, I have no baggages either. Because face it, we all have baggages sometime or another, whatever it is, financial or other people, or maybe you are one of those people that need validation to tell you that you look good, or whatever the case may be. This is the time for you to fix it before your divine counterpart comes in, okay? Because they're doing the work right now. All the times when they were just not, they are doing it right now, okay? So let's grab some more cards. Put these over here. All right, so let's see. What are they attracted to when it comes to you? When it comes to you, what are they attracted to about you? When they talk about you or they think about you. A lot of them like your back for some reason, okay? But it's not only that. It's the fact that they know that you can be what they want, but they can also be, or you can also be loving and sweet and nurturing. You know, you can put up a fight, but in the long run, you just lay down and let them take care of you. And that's what they like about you, that you're big and you're strong and you're a powerful female or male, but when it comes down to it, you will let them take care of you, and that's what they want to do. They want to lay down their armor and their weapons, because they're always trying to push and push away from everything, pull away from you and push away from you. They want to lay that down, and they want to look after you and nurture you and take you out and just spend time with you. Some of your Divine's counterparts wants you to punish them. They know they've been bad, and maybe they're into kinky stuff like that, and they're hoping that you are into that too. They want you to punish them for what they've done wrong to you. Teach them a lesson, you know, but in a sexual way, I guess. They want everything with you. You are their sun, their moon, their stars. You are their ocean. You are everything to them. And they just want to spend their life with you. They want you to be there through everything that they're going through. Your divine counterpart wants to do these things to you. Sorry, I'm such a child. They want to love you and caress you and feed you and just do everything possible with you. Exactly what you should do. They're not holding themselves back, though. They're finding their strength to come forward, because they know that it's time. And if they don't, then they're going to lose out on an awesome person, a beautiful, strong person. They love the fact that you're a fair person. You're a just person. You can go through hell and you always come out smiling. And that's one thing that they love about you, is the fact that no matter what you go through, you come out with forgiving and loving heart. They want to make up for making you feel this way. They want you to know that they weren't doing this because there was another person. This is for some of you that's not in a third-party situation. They want you to know that they don't have another person. This did not happen because of another person. It happened because of their ego, because of their fear and their desperation to please everybody else around them. They want to come in strong, and they want to start fighting for you. Some of them are divine counterparts. Some of them are still stubborn, holding that sword, because they don't want to accept the fact that this is what you asked for and you're going to get it. But they're afraid, and it's not because, oh, you're not what I want. You're everything that they want and more. But they don't know how to deal with it, because in their life, every time they had something good, it was gone just like that. You know what I mean? Just like that. So they're like, okay, well, I'll get her or him, and they'll be around for a bit, and then I'll just drop my guard, fall for them, and then boom, they're going to be gone just like that. So what's the point? And they're punishing themselves because of it. A lot of them has just said, screw this. I am going to go for it. I don't care what the outcome is anymore. And these are for the divine counterparts that have just left your counterparts alone. You know, this card is for the ones that are watching, that have just said, you know what, I just can't deal with this anymore. When you're ready, just come towards me and I will accept you. You know what I mean? They are the ones, you are the ones that are the with the fool's energy, the I don't care, whatever will be will be. I'm just gonna go on my adventure and do my own thing. And honestly, that is the best energy to get to right now. Most of us are there, and some of us are still working on it, but in the end, you're gonna get there. It's not a competition, okay? So a lot of people need to realize that this is not a competition. It's just when you get there, you get there, okay? So they want to come towards you, and some of them want to teach you a lesson to say, you know what, you made me feel like this. You're a bad girl for that, or boy. You know, you need a spanking for that. I think it's in a playful way, though. I think they like to do, what do you call it? Role playing. Okay. We'll pull a couple more cards. But in the end, at the end of the day, all they want to do is just nurture you and love you and let you nurture and love them. They want to just spend time with you, take you away from whoever you are with, if you are with somebody, because most of the divine counterparts think that you are with somebody, even if you're not. They want to surprise you, okay, when you're in your most vulnerable state, I guess. They just want to come in and say, hey baby, what's up, I'm here. And we'll pick one more card. They want you to be vulnerable with them. They want you to just give in and just let them do what they need to do. Let them nurture you, love you. Let them just do what they want to do, okay? So, as I stated before, yeah, it's a tough journey, and it's really, really hard at times, and you want to give up, but that's when things are working, and that's when you don't give up. You just let go. You go do the things that you need to do for you. You help yourself feel better about you. You don't go, well, screw this, I give up, I don't care, I don't want to be with this person no more, because you know what? You're just fooling yourself. You're going to end up with them anyways. So let's get a couple cards from our soulmate deck of what their higher self wants you to know. So the first card says, from a physical perspective, some relationships may seem less than perfect, yet from a higher perspective, all relationships are sacred, for they each help us to grow in love and wisdom. So this is a message from your divine counterparts, higher self. Okay, and we're going to pull another one. Your love life will transform when you learn to truly love yourself just as you are. You are perfect just the way you are. Accept this and you will be amazed by the changes that it brings into your life. So what this card is saying is like, yeah, love yourself for who you are, but I mean, we all have flaws that we can fix. I'm not talking about physical flaws, I'm talking about more mental issues. But I mean, if you are shy of how you look naked, then go work out or do something to make yourself feel better, so that when that time comes, you know, you're not shy and just, you know, flaky. And I'll pull one more. It says, life is a cycle of changing seasons. Let us welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace. Let us remember that nothing is lost, for all exist eternally within our hearts. So when you think that your soulmate's not with you, and you know you're in a what is it called, a separation, like most of us are at this moment, don't think that all is lost and they're gone, because they're not. They have to do their own thing. They have to grow in order to come back to you. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the living Reiki cards. We're going to pull a couple, and we get the climate of acceptance. And it says, if we could generate a climate of acceptance, perhaps we wouldn't need to feel challenged by people's differences, but instead could all learn to accept that each person is unique with his or her own unique way of thinking, feeling, and seeing the world. So we wouldn't always expect them to think and behave like us, but instead could accept the strength in variety and adversity. So what this card is saying to you is that accept people for who they are. There's a card in the Romance Angels deck that says your soulmate is different from others, meaning like the other people in your life, they're not who you think they are. They're somebody different. So don't judge, accept them for who they are. And if you can't, then you are not ready for the journey. It doesn't mean you'll never will be, it's just not at this time. So the next card is practice happiness, because a lot of us depend on each other people to make you happy. Like a lot of people I've heard, I'm never going to be happy until I'm with my twin flame. Wrong. You have to make yourself happy in order for other people to keep that happiness flowing within you. And it says, practice happiness, because His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, says the purpose of life is to be happy. Okay? You can't go through life being a miserable person. You know, you need that happiness. You need that vitality of life. And you don't have that when you're a miserable person. And another card we have is enlightenment. And it says, no matter how much of your life you dedicated to spirituality, you will probably still need to work in some manner to feed yourself, clothe yourself, and keep yourself warm to live comfortably. There is an old Zen Buddhist saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. So it's saying to you that a lot of people think that unless if you have the money, yeah, go for it. You could be a yogi or a guru where you can just live off the land and you don't have to worry about clothing and where your next meal is coming from. But for modernized people, Western culture, we need all those things. So you have to always find a way to always have your money. And that doesn't mean robbing people. It means to honest work. Whether it's like something that you are not good in or whatever. I mean, like, I don't expect you, and I know for a fact they're not saying for you to go and have a dead job that you hate so much but you're working because you have to. If you found a job like that, keep it until you find something better, because you will. You know, it takes time, but you will find your calling when it is that time. So the next one is reach a different state. And this one says, some people's spiritual wake-up call happens during major challenges or traumas in their life, such as near-death experience, birth of a baby, or a serious illness of someone close to them. Or it also could mean your journey that you're going through. You just woke up. A lot of twin flames and spiritually awakened people have woken up because of trauma in their life. I'm one of them. My life is filled with trauma from since I was little to still, but it's not as bad as it used to be before, so yay. At these times, we become very focused. So the more superficial preoccupations of everyday life get pushed into the background, enabling us to reach a different state of spiritual awareness. So yeah, it is true. I mean, a lot of people go through a lot of crap before they are awakened spiritually. Death of somebody close to you, a birth of a baby or a job, a new business, a new life, new relationship. Yeah, you know, so it does happen because of trauma. We are born spiritual. It's just the fact that as you get older, you tend to lean on what everybody else say and not follow your spiritual path. And then some of us will have parents that will keep pushing the spiritual path on us to enlighten us and teach us good in order for us to develop the way we're supposed to. So we're dealing some Archangel cards, and it says, one of them says, take your power back, or take back your power. Archangel Razikiel says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Take back your power. Stop giving your energy to other people. Don't lay down and let people control you and tell you what to do and how to do it. Stand up for yourself and just take back your power. Your next card is Comfort, and it says, Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So, you know, anybody going through heartbreak, depression, anxiety, call upon Archangel Azrael. And just, you know, you just talk to them just like how you would talk to anybody. Archangel Azrael, please help me. I'm in need. I'm suffering. I'm depressed. I'm having anxiety, and I really need you to be there for me. It's plain and simple. And another card is Brilliant Idea. Archangel Uriel, yes, your ideas is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your ideas to fruition. So this is how meditation comes in handy. There's lots of guided meditations here on YouTube, so you should take a look on. All you have to do is search guided meditations, and then there's a whole load of them. When your mind is clear and the chatter is out of your mind, you hear things, that ideas, and you know, you can write them down, and it'll help you. It'll help you to get whatever you're trying to make happen. I know for me, I do a lot of story writing because it helps me, my creative mind, you know. When I was telling you guys earlier on, going back to the job situation thing, sometimes if you're trying to get a job and you're trying so hard and yet nothing's happening, and you've applied and maybe you got an interview and you know you did well, but you still didn't get that job, don't beat yourself up, because sometimes that is not your spiritual call, okay? Sometimes it just takes time to get where you need to be. Maybe that job wasn't for you at that time because something else is happening in your life, or is going to be happening, okay? So don't beat yourself up over that. The next card you got is Angel Therapy, Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So call upon the angels again. They keep telling you, call on us. We're here to help, but they cannot intervene unless if you call upon them. You don't have to know them by name. You can say, I call upon my angels and archangels to please assist me in my time of need. Whatever it is that you need, you talk to them because they are there for you. We are all assigned our angels when we are born, and as our journey progresses, we have angels that are there that will show up, different ones. You know what I mean? So call upon them because they are there and they will hear you. And I'm going to pull one more card, and we have All Is Well. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings you will soon understand. So yeah, for instance, I am in a place where I do not want to be, but I have grown spiritually and I have awakened in the last year of being in this place than I ever would have if I was somewhere else. So yeah, sometimes it takes you to be in a place where you don't want to be, to find yourself and to know what you're supposed to be doing, okay? So I'm gonna cut this video now. I hope you guys really like it. Please subscribe and like and leave a comment below. Tell me if it resonated with you or it hasn't. I really would like to know. So you guys, please do that for me. Invite your friends if you know anybody that this could help. And I will talk to you guys another time. I just want to show you some cards that I actually did on my own. They're homemade cards, but I just felt called to do them, so I'm just going to draw a couple of them for us before I end this video. So a lot of our divine counterparts are asking, will you be mine? They want to be with you, okay? They don't want to be alone anymore, so they're begging you, just let me in, okay? Just take down that wall that you put up around your heart because I hurt you. Let me in. They don't want anybody else but you, okay? So understand, the ones that are watching this for your divine counterpart, they don't want anybody else. They just want you. They're so ashamed of how they reacted. So, you know, whatever your divine counterpart did to you, they didn't mean it. They were scared. They were very scared, and they were acting out of their ego. You know, their ego mind told them to run, stay away from you because you're not worth it, or whatever the situation. Maybe your light shines so bright that it scared the hell out of them. But they miss you so much, okay? They do. They miss you. I believe that. A lot of them, they just want you to forgive them, okay? So they will come back because they want you to forgive them. So open your heart and your mind and just forgive, okay? So that's it for now. Thank you guys. I love you all. Have an awesome day, week, year, month, until I see you again. Love you. Bye.